Bergström is one of the finest estates in the Willamette Valley. Critical acclaim from some of the top wine journalists in the world, and we've been massive fans of the wines ever since we started working with them. Josh is a native of Oregon, but he spent all of his time training over in Burgundy. He married a Burgundian lady, and what he brought back to Oregon when he took over the family's winery is a real European sensibility, which doesn't mean that he's making the wines in a European style, but what it means is that the wines have got a real elegance to them, and an acidity and freshness and balance is something that he's always looking out for. This is one of our favourite wines in the range. It's the Old Stones Chardonnay, and this is from the 2012 vintage. 2012 was an excellent vintage in Oregon, and as usual, the Old Stones sees about 40% new wood. So it's fermented and then aged in barrel. On the nose, it's got what we in the trade might call a slightly reductive note, which translates as a really gun-smoky, flinty kind of character. It's really mineral-laced and really inviting. It's one of those wines that it kind of excites you when you put your nose in the glass. There's plenty of fruit there, you know, the sort of yellow fruit that you would associate with Chardonnay, but it's got that vibrancy and that energy that really draws you in. It's got lots of fruit, but it's got a real freshness and drive that runs through the wine, a sort of a minerality that is the spine of this wine. And that balance and that freshness, they make it beautiful for a wide range of dishes. It's a really versatile wine. I would treat this like I would treat white Burgundy, in the sense that I would be looking at fish dishes, at white meat dishes, poultry, that kind of thing. And it's a pretty broad church in terms of what you would pair it with. If you decide you don't want to eat anything with it, if you decide that you just want a bottle of wine for the evening, then this is absolutely perfect, because it's got that weight and it's got that sort of creamy texture to it that it makes it really, really rewarding, and at the end of the day, it's just a delicious glass of wine.